Welcome again, Palm Sunday. Yeah, donkeys and palms and Jesus coming into Jerusalem. Yeah, awesome, hey? But I wonder what it must have been like to be Jesus, to go into Jerusalem. Because remember, he knew things were kind of bad. For 3 years he had been escaping being stoned, all the Pharisees arguing, but now he knew going into Jerusalem, there are going to be so many different weird people there. It was not only just his own community people, but it was people beyond the whole Roman Empire. And the Roman Empire was so vast. So in a sense, he knew that what he was doing was for the whole world. You know, we are made up of all kinds of atoms and cells. And somehow each one of us are linked to the entire world, whether we like it or not. So Jesus came into Jerusalem to save all nations. In other words, the entire world, all creation, beyond what we know on this planet Earth. That's what he was doing. Incredible. God in disguise is our theme for this Lent 2023. So how do we see God beyond what we know in our families and our friends and our community and the nature that we see, but even in those unexplored areas? Because God is one, he's created absolutely everything. And as Jesus comes into Jerusalem, he's saying, I'm coming to show you what I can do for every single created human being and created thing. So he's bringing the whole Genesis story of God creating the whole world and the divine intervention of creation of human beings. He said, I'm not only going to focus on human beings, but the entire world. How has God disguised himself in the universe? And how can we contribute to showing and exploring God in this universe? Because Jesus comes into Jerusalem and he's like very quiet now. You'll notice through this week, as we go through this week, he's very quiet when he comes into the Last Supper and he's sharing, say, do this in memory of me. Why? Because it's so awesome, this mystery, that you're not going to understand what's going on. You're going to make these promises that, yes, I believe in you and I'm never going to betray you or deny you, but within a few hours, that's all changed. But Jesus quietly knew what his mission was. It wasn't just for people in Jerusalem. It was for people who even didn't know he was going to exist ever. For the whole world. Did our minds expand? And did our minds just open to the incredible mystery of what God has done through Christ for all creation? Enjoy the trip. God bless.